Hey guys, it's Matthew from Sling Pilot Academy. Welcome to day 3 of Oshkosh 2024. Today, stick around to see us getting an award at Sling Island, a walk around of the brand new Sling High Wing that flew here all the way from Torrance, a 1/3 scale B-17 bomber, some of our students and CFIs trying out the FAA Hypoxia chamber, and some highlights from today's air show. Enjoy the video.
All right, so I'm Charlie Becker. I've had the honor and privilege of working at EAA now for 24 years. The reason we picked Sling this year was they obviously have come up with a very efficient aircraft, utilizing the Rotax engine to its fullest, proving that with some of these crazy flights that they do. I can't even imagine coming here from South Africa in your own aircraft, but they do it, and they've done it more than once, as I recall. So there's a lot of innovation that goes into these aircraft. Clearly, they found a home here in Oshkosh, and with that, I want to give Mike this award for this year. Congratulations. Well deserved. Congratulations.
So let me also congratulate my partners. Something like this is always an effort of a whole team. And although it was my brainchild right in the early days, James joined me really early on in this journey. And without the partnership, the team at Sling Aircraft, particularly James, we wouldn't have got to where we are. Of course, along the way, we have so many customers that have joined us with this journey. And it's been really fun to see how we grow and to share this with all of you. So it's a real honor to be amongst such good company to receive this award. So thanks very much, and thanks to the EAA. Thank you, Charlie.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, just hold it up. Well, thank you very much.
It's one of our highest honors, so congratulations.
So, yeah. Thank you, thanks.
Shout out to Kevin Phillips for giving us the great idea to do a detailed tour of our brand new High Wing in today's video. Let's get to it.
Hi guys, we're here at Oshkosh, and behind me is the High Wing. We had one of our customers request a little walk around the High Wing, and I'm delighted to say that we have the man that made it, the man that designed it, Mr. Mike Blythe, to show us around the High Wing. Michael, my good friend and business partner for many years.
Yeah.
I'd love you to tell everyone your passionate details about this amazing airplane that we've just built, and I've got literally 22 hours of flying this airplane now, and I'm falling in love with it, like I have with all the Slings. But Mike, tell us about it.
Shall we do a walk around?
Yeah.
Let's do a walk around, and we start right at the front. And we've only been working with MT for a couple of years now. And we love these propellers. MT props are made in Germany. Of course, we like the reliability of them.
Yeah.
So hydraulically controlled constant speed prop.
Yeah.
So this aircraft was designed around this engine and this prop combination, actually. So now we've got the 916N, 160 horsepower turbocharged, FADEC controls, fuel efficient, quiet, beautiful engine. And it matches this whole design completely. So the configuration, of course, you can have with either a tail dragger or a tricycle gear, whatever you prefer. So let's come inside around this side. Let's have a look inside the cockpit now. Like we have on all of our aircraft, the avionics and the instrumentation is all Garmin. The reason for that is simple. Super robust, super reliable, easy to use. And no matter where you're in the world, if you're buy an aircraft here and you fly down to Mexico and you have an issue, there's Garmin people down there to help you fix it. And then, of course, you can customize the look and feel of the panel, put whatever instrumentation you want on. And then over here, the stick grips, you can put your own kind of stick grips on. I love these stick grips. We have throttle over here, we have the prop control over here in the middle, and we have the brake over here. So you have the option of foot brakes. A lot of people prefer foot brakes, but you don't need it on this aircraft because you've got direct steering on the front wheel. So, but you can have the center brake, and that makes it much easier. It's a simpler system, it's lighter as well. One thing we worked on all the aircraft is to make the seating very comfortable. Right from the very beginning was an absolute must for us, and that was because people like Jean and myself had done such long distance flights in aircraft in incredibly uncomfortable seats. And so one of the things right in the beginning was, let's make these seats the most comfortable that you can. They angled at a certain degree, so you take a little bit of weight on your back and a little bit of weight on your backside and some weight on your underneath your thighs. It makes it very nice and comfortable. Armrest over here, the air where you need it, and everything within reach. All the switches, everything you can see straight away. You don't have to look around, where's the fuel selector or anything like that. Everything is right in front of you. If you look on the panel over there, you'll see that little red handle. That's a ballistically deployed parachute, a safety parachute that we fit as an option onto all of our aircraft. Lots of people like to fly with parachutes. And we made everything within easy reach. Recoil shoulder harnesses over here. Adjustable seats, so you can, if you want to sleep, you can put the seat right back like that. The height of the seat is adjusted electrically. There's a little switch over here. I'll put it on, and the seat goes up or down electrically like that. So it adjusts by about this much up and down. Lots of space in the back for the back person. Nice comfortable seats again. It's never going to fit somebody that's 6'5", but if you're 6 foot, you can fit in the back. The air for the front comes in through the air vents in the front. There's NACA vents in the front there. And the air for the rear comes through these little air vents in the top of the wing over there. And they come out inside over here. You've got the lights, you've got the headset holders, you've got night lights over here for flying as well. The switches for your air conditioning is up top here, which is, if you fit an air conditioning unit, where will you fit the switches for the air conditioning unit? The heater system as well, up top here. You can put the light switches there too. Luggage is here. So it's a nice big space. You can actually, you can climb in there, and that's can be an emergency escape hatch if you want to. You can chuck your kids in there, you know. At the rear of the bulkhead of the luggage compartment over here is an extension. So if you have something that's long, like fishing rods or a hunting rifle, it can't carry a lot of weight, but you can put in things like sleeping bags and pillows and whatever into the back luggage extension over there. So the parachute sits just inside over here, and it fires out upwards like that. Nice big tail. What we did with this aircraft is we put on a larger horizontal stabilizer to give it a better CFG range. So it's much more stable if you're flying with the full aft CFG, you'll find with the controls of the aircraft very nice and stable, and nice big vertical stabilizer and rudder, so that you can fly in any conditions with it, you know. And of course, generally high-wing aircraft do need a slightly bigger vertical stabilizer and rudder. This wing is almost exactly the same as the TSi wing. It's a wing that we developed over a number of years. It's got an airfoil called, a NACA airfoil called 2414. It's a very old airfoil, well proven, very docile characteristics, but nice and aerodynamic, so you can get good speed out of the aircraft. Got a little bit of washout on the wingtip, about 1.25 degrees. Very effective ailerons, nice big flaps, electrically operated flaps. The things that are electrically operated in this aircraft is the flaps and of course all the fuel pumps and all that sort of stuff, but also electric trim on the elevator. So, and that's on your stick. We decided to make this aircraft with a cantilever wing. It makes it easier to get in and out, it reduces the drag. It just feels like more of a serious aircraft. Also for somebody that wants to use this aircraft as an observation ship or for photography work, you don't have a strut in the way. So that was something important that we decided. Everything we do with all of our aircraft, we make them extremely robust. If you look at this landing gear, that's solid carbon and composite mix in there, and it's extremely robust. So the front gears, it's 4130 chromoly tubing with a spring, and this is composite gear, nice and robust. Nice big wheels, nice fat tires, good brakes. It flies incredibly well. We have a gold standard with our TSi, and we measure everything against the TSi to how it handles. So we have to make sure that the aircraft flies at least to the same standard. This aircraft is the same, flies like it absolutely on rails. Lots of luggage space, comfortable seats, good visibility, good ergonomics inside, sexy to look at. You know, you don't want to buy an aircraft that's ugly, right? Buy a sexy one. So we made it sexy to look at, aerodynamic, long range. And I wouldn't have ordered one of these aircraft if I didn't have my heart and soul believe that this is an amazing, amazing machine. I love it.
B-17 that I thought it kind of crashed or.
Have you looked at it close up?
It's cool, isn't it?
Should we go see it?
Yeah, let's go see. This thing's beautiful.
B-24?
Simonini. And this thing's cool, eh? This thing's amazing. no, rail 1/3 scale B-17.
The Bally bomber.
The half scale would be nice.
How do you get into this thing?
Probably underneath. So this is a very interesting project, and I'm absolutely blown away by it. It's a 1/3 scale B-17 bomber. Everyone knows it was a very famous bomber that played a very big part in World War II. It just amazes me what we find in America and we find at Oshkosh. Is if you look in here, you'll see the feet of the pilot are here, where there's normally gunners in the front. There'd normally be a gunner sitting over here, but we don't have 1/3 size people, so it's got a normal sized person in there. There's feet there, he looks out there, and it's almost like he's wearing this airplane. But I mean, it's so unusual to have a small airplane this size that's got 4 engines. So I'm really keen. I'd love us to see if they're gonna fly this. I wonder if they're flying it yet. Do you know if they're flying it? Yeah, and it looks to me like it has 2-stroke engines in, so it would sound really different to anything else. Yeah, I want to come look at this project later and see what's happening with it. It looks like the wheels even retract. So this thing would look the real deal in flight, you know?
Excited, honestly.
Yeah.
This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, since I knew it was a thing. Because like going up in the airplane and doing it seems sketchy, but doing it in a safe environment is just exciting. So, ready for it.
I'm excited to know my symptoms, to be able to recognize it so I can not die. It would be good.
Yeah, as a safety purpose, it's better to know on the ground than in the air, which is going to be a great opportunity for us to know our symptoms.
All right, come on.
Come on.
Coming up on 1 minute already, so go ahead and go to the 1 minute column and go ahead and put a check mark next to the symptoms that you're feeling. Some of you may be feeling a little bit dizzy, maybe some tingling going on, maybe hot and cold flashes.
Isaac, I think he's starting to slowly check out on me.
Getting there. Holding on though, holding on.
Question for you.
What's up?
Four forces of flight, Isaac.
Lift,
What's your four
drag,
forces of flight?
lift, drag, oh my God, gravity.
Right.
No, I'm gonna say pass to Tiffany.
Pass. Right. Good job, everybody. All right, keep your mask up. Take a deep breath. We'll wipe out our mask and then we'll exit.
Oh! Wow.
Hey, Kaz.
Of the Sling people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so especially after 2 minutes, my vision especially my eyes side, start getting really warm and watery as well.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, pretty hot, I guess.
What's your altitude saturation rate at?
65, 93.
Yeah,
got down pretty low on those two sat rates.
Yeah.
You went 3 minutes though when you recovered. You didn't write down those two sat rates at the 3-minute mark. Even I told him to in the aircraft. I don't think you would recover.
Right.
So your dominant symptom if you were flying would have been the vision that would key you that something's wrong?
I would say, yeah. That would be my first indication saying I'm getting something's wrong with my body, especially my eyesight. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
No, appreciate it.
Thank you for not passing out on me.
I'll be honest, I was not expecting that kind of symptoms gonna happen to me, you know? Like, especially in my case was like this part. I was getting really hot for myself. I was looking at all the people and then I'm like, like, you know, literally like I can't think about what I'm doing. Especially when I was looking at him, I was like, okay, I think I should put my mask on.
So for me, let's just say I'm glad that I'm not hypoxic during check rides because they asked me the most simple question, and you'll probably see it, I'm not sure if we got it, about the 4 forces of flight, and I could barely answer that. So it's wild to experience that like that.
I felt very foggy. I felt like I got really slow, really tired, really like tingly. My brain felt like there was like just static going on. And I got like really hot in the face. My eyes started burning. I don't know what that was about, but it was fun. I wish I like tapped out after 1.5 minutes.
I was like 2.5.
I was the longest. Got to about like 3-4 minutes, I think, maybe.
I think I got to 2 minutes on my paper.
Are you sure? I think it was 1 minute now.
On my paper. That's 2 minutes.
She tapped out so quickly.
It was fast. I got down to 60.
Yeah. And they were like, mask, hurry. You're like, me? Okay. Sorry. All right, anyways, yeah, serious.
If I weren't in a controlled environment, I definitely would have been uncomfortable. I would have been scared. I would have been like, what is going on? But knowing that we were in a safe environment, it was just kind of, I was focusing on what I was feeling.
Right, yeah, and that's absolutely true. Like knowing that there was somebody who was going to be able to walk up and even if we couldn't put the mask on, they could grab it and shove it in our face, made it so much more like safe and comfortable. And honestly, again, if you can experience it, make it happen. But yeah, wouldn't want to feel that in the plane. That'd be so wild, so wild.
Yeah, especially when you're flying with the students. It's as a CFI, we need to always make sure that we're safe first before we let the student fly next to us. So that's why I think as a student, as a new CFI, you understand that if you not feel uncomfortable or you feel like something is wrong with you, you need to make the right action right away.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the video. We're here at 7th Heaven, the second birthplace of the Sling TSi. We're back in 2018. It got reassembled right here in the hangar that I'm standing in to get taxied over to its first Oshkosh. Tune into tomorrow's video to see some highlights of tonight's air show.